If you're having cookie problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a cookie's not one. I got the
Alright, what's good YouTube? It's Cookie Monster. And I'm doing a dual count today with my good friend. Introduce yourself, sir.
Yeah, man, this is Zappa. You already know. I'm always in the streams trolling. I'm always in comment sections trolling, doing whatever. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we wanted to talk about the big news that's everybody on Twitter and
Oh boy, man, this shit is
everybody on Twitter is
huge.
excited about. And basically the whole Gears of War community is excited about.
Hell yeah.
Execution's back.
Oh no, execution, yo. You ain't
Yeah,
even been like,
Epic announced that Gears Judgment will begin a DLC
oh man.
April 2nd. I'm surprised they didn't release it April 1st to be like an April Fool's joke. Try to troll people.
That's what they should have done.
Yeah, that's what it should have done.
Then I'd have probably laughed at this news a little bit. But now this shit is just retarded.
Well, yeah, they plan to release it on April 2nd. And what else it comes? I think it comes with just the execution and 2 maps. That's what
Execution and the map Haven.
Yeah, Haven. Sounds
That's
like a
it.
Halo map. But yeah. So Zappa, this is the question I got for you. How do you feel about execution being added? Are you happy? Are you excited about it for the game now? You like stoked?
Well, I'll put it to you like this. I'm a little happier about the fact that execution is going to be in the game. I love execution, best game mode ever since the fucking game came out. But here's the problem with that. Why the fuck is this even a DLC?
Exactly.
It's a game. Gears of War has had execution in it since it came out in '06. Why is it that a game that made, or a game type that made Gears of War what it is being put out as downloadable content? Now, granted,
I think it should be like the other way around, if anything.
yeah, if anything, some of these other newer game modes should be like DLC further on down the road. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Freaking execution is DLC sounds dumb. Now, granted, you're not having to pay for it.
Yeah.
And the other map comes along with it, but it's just
You know,
it's
I
just
think
dumb.
I actually thought like when I read the article, I thought that that it was gonna be DLC, like paid DLC.
Oh man,
Because they released like what, a week later.
Yeah,
Yes, I think Maxim, like said they're gonna sponsor and they'll make it free DLC. I think that there was had a plan to release it as paid DLC.
yeah, I've seen stuff like that happen all the time with like with Capcom. Like if you play Resident Evil 5, right?
Yeah.
Versus mode was actually on the disc when it launched. They just made it DLC later. Same thing with like Street Fighter Cross Tekken's DLC characters. They're already on the disc.
Oh yeah, just made it unlockable DLC.
They just made it unlockable like with DLC. Yeah. So I'm thinking that Gears Judgment was probably already gonna have execution in it at some point, or maybe during the whole uproar of people complaining about lack of execution, that they decided, okay, let's go ahead and put it on the disc. You know what I'm saying? And they decided to go ahead and make it, free DLC, with the help of Maxim and whatnot. Either way, the shit sounds shady, but at least it's not, gonna have to come out of our pockets, But
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm glad execution's back, but
I'm happy that it's back, but for some reason I just don't feel excited for the game. Like everybody's like, oh my god, I'm so excited, I'm gonna buy the game. All the people that was bitching about the game saying they're not gonna buy it, like now they're like basically sucking Epic's dick right now.
Yeah, I mean, but for me, execution, yeah, I'm glad it's back, but that's really not the main reason why I'm buying Judgment.
Exactly.
I was already like, okay, I was disappointed with the fact that execution wasn't going to be in it when they said that it wasn't in their plan. So I was like, all right, whatever. And then I started, getting little bits and pieces of news about, free for all and domination.
Yeah, basically trying to find all the good points.
Yeah,
of the game.
I spent so much time in the last few months trying to find out other things to get excited about Judgment about. That now that execution's been announced, it's like, all right, that's cool. That's like a little added bonus, but that's still not going to be why I'm playing Judgment. I'm playing
Exactly.
Judgment for a free for all and shit. So, I mean, it's whatever. Welcome back, execution. You weren't really gone for that long, but nice to have you back. Whatever.
It was
Thank you,
technically
Epic.
going right, sure.
Thank you, yeah, exactly. Thank you, based Epic. Thank you.
So this is the thing I was thinking about too. Like so when execution comes out, since it's a new game mode in Gears Judgment, because it is
Yeah.
different in Gears Judgment because you only have one primary and everything.
Uh-huh.
Do you think it's gonna be balanced? Like because of the maps, especially the maps too. The maps are like really vertical and like have a lot of high points.
Well, I'm not sure. We'll have to see how that plays because, it's not just the weapons, it's also the removal of stopping power and stuff
Yeah,
like that, and active damage boost and the headshot damage modifier and all that crap. All that's
yeah,
been taken out. So you never know. Even with the loadout system, I still think we're gonna see those people that like to run around with their Nasher and
hmm
do all that stuff. I think we'll still see a decent mix
I
of the
think it might.
two.
I think it might be more team based now actually
Uh,
because you're gonna see like a
yeah.
couple people with Nashers, a couple people with Marxes or Lancers.
Yeah, I think the lone wolves, the people that like to run solo, they're probably not going to be playing the team based game types. Now that
Yeah,
they're
they're probably
free
gonna be
for
just playing
all,
free for all.
exactly, they're just going
Yeah,
to go play free for all.
you're probably gonna run into more parties in execution than other team
Yeah,
games.
definitely, definitely.
Um, and I was thinking about how do you think, as much as we troll the competitive community, do you think this is actually bringing execution back is actually going to benefit them?
To be honest with you, I think so. Yeah, I think
I
putting
thought so too. I like because there was like, oh, domination is going to be a competitive game, but I just can't see domination really being. I don't know.
I really can't, but in Call of Duty games, it works. They got what's that game type? Hard point is
Yeah,
is a is a
hard point. Yeah, I
competitive
know.
game type. So I think domination could work in Gears Judgment, especially with the loadout system. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll see how that works. But with execution, uh, added on to that as well, and TDM, I think the more game types to put into a competitive setting, the better
yeah,
for
exactly.
I think the viewers because it's a little bit more variety rather than just seeing
Just seeing one game
execution
type would be kind of boring
and
after a
King of
while.
the Hill swap back and forth
Yeah,
and then also on top of that you have to think about how Epic and people can fly decided to alter things like spawns and other things like that to make the game more balanced
yeah.
for
Hopefully they didn't
competitive
fix
play.
the spawns with TDM especially and
Yeah,
domination too because King of the Hill spawns was bad,
awful, terrible,
very bad.
absolutely terrible.
And oh yeah, the thing I just talked to you about, the VIP season pass.
Oh man, when like for real, like when I open up that link, right?
Yeah,
I was eyeballing it. I was like, man, and then I seen the 1600 Microsoft points, and I was like, what the fuck? So basically, I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna try and paraphrase it. So, all right. The VIP season pass for Judgment will be available at 1600 Microsoft points, giving players a 20% discount, quote unquote, across all the range of content, like the entire DLC for Judgment, right?
yeah,
That includes 6 multiplayer maps, 2 new modes, quote unquote,
quote unquote,
and 9 exclusive unlocks, right?
which is
And
probably like the armor skins and all that bullshit.
yeah, armor skins, the weapon packs, all that stuff. Uh, you get here's the kicker right here. Here's the selling point, right? Now, as many of us know from watching the live stream of the gentleman who
Yeah,
was
on Ustream.
streaming, yeah, on UStream, who was streaming Gears Judgment early, he showed us the main menu, and in the main menu, you can see it was blacked out. It said double XP. You
Yeah,
can
you could buy
actually
double XP,
buy double XP. And with this season pass, you get permanent double XP boost.
and I'm sure it's not that much of a difference. I'm very sure.
Probably not.
I'm very sure it's not that much of a difference.
Man, like basically the impression I'm getting from this game is that not only is Epic trying to milk this game for what it's worth, because let's be honest, if you go to GameStop, man, they'll tell you pre-orders for Gears Judgment are nowhere near the amount as previous Gears of War games. You know what I'm saying? So they're
Yeah,
pretty much trying to get as much money out of this game as they possibly can.
I've heard certain GameStops don't even have enough pre-orders to freaking have a midnight launch. It's fucking
Yeah, like
stupid.
the guy at my GameStop, he's a huge Gears of War fan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
in the release night for Gears of War 3, this motherfucker, he was not trying to get off the little kiosk. Like he had a little the Gears of War 3 setup and shit. They was playing Horde. This motherfucker did not want to get off. He was sitting there playing it, right? And he was sitting there telling me like, I don't even know if we're gonna do a midnight launch for Judgment. Like he was bummed out. He's like, ain't really enough
Yeah.
people trying to pre-order the game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're just trying to milk this game for as much money as they can get.
Yeah.
It's probably most likely the last Gears of War game before the next Xbox comes out,
Oh man.
and
God
probably
help us all if they release a Gears 4.
probably the last big exclusive for Microsoft before the next console come out. So they're trying to get as much money out of it as they can, which I can't really blame them. But
Yeah.
the way
But
they're
that's
going about
that's
it,
I don't know. Like the game ships with 4 maps to begin with. Like
that's it. What? For
yeah,
real?
four
Only four?
four maps. Yep.
Man, I need to do my research.
Yep.
Four
Four
maps.
maps. It's just the 4 maps. Like,
Yeah.
the streets rig, and the gondola, and one other map. Library. That's the 4 maps.
No fucking way.
And those maps are not very good. From what I've seen, the only map that looks really decent is streets.
Yeah, Streets looks pretty fun.
Yeah, the other maps, I don't know.
I don't know either.
And
It's
I think
probably gonna.
the rig is the overrun map. So that's crazy.
Oh yeah, man. It's
Yeah.
probably gonna be one of them situations where, um,
Halo
some
Reach. Not Halo Reach, Halo 4. It feels like it's gonna be like Halo 4 where you just play one map over and over again.
yeah, and if it's like it's one of those situations where you get to vote for a map, um, in the menu,
Yeah.
we're probably gonna be playing the same map constantly.
Over and over again. Just like Halo 4. You just play Haven all day.
Hate
You're gonna
all
probably be
day.
playing streets all day.
But oh man, it's probably gonna be another one of those situations where like depending on what game type you're playing, people aren't gonna want to play a certain map. You
Yeah,
know,
that's true.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
We'll have
Yeah.
to see. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this dual com.
Fuck this game. God.
Make sure to go subscribe to Zappa's page,
Yeah,
Zappa's
man.
YouTube channel.
Please.
Link will be in the
Yeah.
description below.
I'll be playing this game
Yeah,
regardless.
he'll be
But
up. He'll be uploading this game. As much as we hate this game, we still love it. Love hate relationship.
doing this for you guys, all right?
Yeah, and especially we always upload videos for entertain you guys, of course.
Yeah. As much as we troll, we still do it for the peeps. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we're just trolls.
Yeah.
But yeah, as always, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube page too, and anything else you'd like to say?
No, just no.
And oh yeah, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments section below about everything we talked about in the video. And yeah, that's it. Peace, everybody.
Later.